Yo, it's your boy One Deep 215 back with another video. You know, we live in the world of instant gratification. Just instant, period. We want things quick. Quick. All of us. It's just one of them things in these times where we like things to come instantly. But when you're dealing with a woman, I don't think you want to rush that. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, women are emotional. So naturally, they go off emotion. And when their emotions is flowing and they feeling things, they naturally, not making an excuse, but it just is what it is, they naturally tend to rush things when it comes to relationships. They're known to rush things. They're known to throw all their chips in when they think they really like a person. And that's neither here nor there. That's just the women's aspect of it. Men seem to be more logical and rational. So for us to be rushing anything when it comes to these relationships is quite the contrary. Because it ain't supposed to be. But what I'm seeing is now, right or wrong, you know, a lot of things is because of these times and certain people can't help it. But what I'm starting to see is a lot of men rush. You got to leave something to the imagination, bro, with these women. You have to. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. You can't put all your chips in at the poker table. You have to somewhat make these women earn their keep. You just do. Because, and when I say earn their keep, I'm not saying send women through hoops. I'm not saying send women through tests. They do that. They do that BS. There's no test to be had. It's just let the relationship or whatever it is naturally progress on its own. Just off of merit and merit alone. And as I always say, behavior gets rewarded. Behavior gets rewarded. So it ain't like I'm sitting up here preaching, don't do anything for these women. Don't show them that you like. Listen, I'm all for showing a woman I like them. That's half of the battle. You can't be out here if you're looking for somebody, because I preach this stuff because we talk about being single. We talk about how single men are winning, don't get married or what have you. But deep down, I know there's a lot of men out there that want somebody, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a natural thing. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of men can't live in solitude for so long. So if we being real, this is to the gentleman that's out there that's actually probably not wishing on a lucky star, on a shining star, because it's slim pickings out here. But if we being real, a lot of men wouldn't mind running into that special someone. So this is for those men that's real about what they want. They just know it's slim pickings, and if they happen to run into it, this is for y'all. But you can't be throwing everything going all the way in on these women. Just in general, just in life, you know, some things is worth the wait. Some things is like gets better with time. Stuff like that is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It really is. It's a marathon. Dealing with somebody, whether you a man looking for a woman or a woman looking for a man, nowadays, because you never really know anybody. I'm seeing people wanting to be wifed and booed and babed up after talking to somebody for 3 weeks. I'm seeing people taking women on trips after knowing them for 2 weeks. I'm seeing men spend money on jewelry after knowing a woman for 10 days. Now, at the end of the day, do what you want with your money. Who am I to say how to spend your money? We're not going there. But what we are doing is being logical about it, because a lot of these men that do these things end up biting the bullet. I told y'all about the NBA player, and for whatever reason, his name gets away from me. Every time I mention it, I can't remember his name. And he's a known name. He's not like a superstar player, but he's a household name in the NBA. And he, now mind you, this is an NBA player. This is a multi-millionaire. He met a girl, I think he knew her for about a week or two. They talked, whatever. He took her to some exotic island in another country, somewhere. That's another one I forget. I forget where he took her. But he took her there. He's spending money on her and everything. Taking her shopping, you know. But once they get to the destination, they get to the hotel, and there's only one bed. And she looked at him like he had 4 heads. Well, where's the other bed? And he's like, well, it's a hotel room. I'm staying here too. We both staying in this room. She's like, yeah, I knew that, but I'd rather get double bed. What you thought this was going to be? And not saying just because you do something for a woman, we talked about that. Everything ain't transactional, but at the same time, come on, sis. She pulled the move on him. And this is an NBA player. Just let that matriculate in your mind. So it's happening to men. It's happening. We putting all our eggs in one basket. We putting all our chips in because we want to impress somebody so bad, and you still getting the short end of the stick. That's why I preach that. Behavior. Not because she got a jiggly booty. Not because she got a bunch of tattoos on her back. Not because she's a glamorous girl. Those things don't get by with real men. Those things, they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're okay traits. Well, the tattoo thing, for me, is distasteful, but that's just me. That's more of a personal thing. But a nice-looking woman with some nice attributes, I'ma say, and a nice physical look to her, with all the physical features, y'all know what I'm talking about, the whole 9, that's fine. I'm not saying that's a bad thing to go after these gorgeous women, no. But we not putting all our eggs in one basket and leading with money and trying to show these people a good time just because just for the fact of the matter that they exist. Just purely their existence, get this. This is why a lot of women don't have morals, ethics, because a lot of women are getting by with their looks. Hell, people been getting by with their looks for forever, but it's more now than ever. Y'all have to know that looks aren't everything. Y'all have to, for my man, and there's a nice amount of y'all, and I know, because y'all know I'm a realist, I know a lot of men out there that watch my channel, or just in general, deep down really want to be with somebody. Now, it's hard to find that somebody because a lot of these candidates is not they not up to par with a lot of other things. But what y'all do have to do is say, the first pretty girl that smiled at me, I'm not going to take the bait. Now, I'm not saying just because she's pretty and she smiled at you, she really don't want you. I'm saying let these women earn their keep. Once you do get in a relationship with them or whatever, you get into the court event, find out what they about. Find out who they are inside. And I know it sounds corny and old, but I'm going to be corny and old right now. I don't care. Because it's too many men losing. They losing because they chasing that big booty. They losing because they chasing that pretty smile. They losing because they chasing women with these sexual ways and these sexual mindsets, instead of keeping that reserved for you and her and conducting herself well when she in the streets. These are the things, if you feel as though you keep striking out or what have you. A lot of men get lucky with these women, but guess what? It's still a strikeout because these women don't exist in their life no more. Either they had to get rid of them or the woman got rid of him, got rid of you, or whatever. Things y'all not, it ain't lasting. And at the end of the day, I know a lot of my men want something that's going to last. But when y'all meeting these girls and saying, I want a girl that we can, I see the captions on YouTube and social media. I want to be like this after knowing a chick for 10 days and all that. And they somewhere doing all, that's not realistic. It's not realistic. It's entertainment. It's a slogan. It's a mythical slogan that people use and people take that to heart. But don't get me wrong. Women really think like that because women are emotional. So if you're going to take them on this, whatever, if they feel in a certain way and they feeling you, they think you that guy, they're going to do anything in their heart to make you that guy. I'm not making excuses for them, but that's their logic. Our logic is real. There's no way you're going to know somebody after 10 days. There's no way you're going to know somebody after 3 months. Sometimes it takes years to really know a person. And I'm not saying wait years and court and vet somebody for 2 years and then you can, no. But let relationships matriculate the natural way that they're supposed to. What's the point of rushing? I know we live in an instant world. Everything is quick. I get it. But this is your livelihood we talking about. This ain't just you at the checkout counter and you can get it instantly because they have self-checkout. That's a whole different concept. This ain't, I could Google, instead of looking something up, I can actually Google the word. Now I found out what it's about. That's different. But when y'all being so instant and not letting things naturally progress in these relationships, for the most part, most of y'all end up biting the bullet. It don't last. Now, it's one thing to, if you out there, because a lot of men out here like this, and there's a lot of women, if you just out there looking for a good time with somebody, even that, I'm going to say I'm not going all the way in, but I get it a little more on that. A lot of you men be wanting relationships and then figure out why it ain't work. Oh, man, I thought I knew her, but I didn't. She flipped the script on me. Well, because you gave her a key to your crib after knowing her for 11 days. That's on you, bro. Women do stuff like that. We all know. I'm sure we've been there. We all got the keys before. They do that because they act off emotion. They think they're in love with you after knowing you for 13 days, and it's like, we used to it. All right, we'll see. You know, some of us accept them keys, some of us don't. But it's like, it's more of it's not a nuance. It's one of them things that we used to. But we can't be like that. We never was like, but it's the world. It's the world we live in. So I get it to a certain extent, but I don't get it. Y'all got to let these women earn your presence. And without being cocky and brash about it, earn the fact that I'm putting you in my space. Earn the fact that I'm trying to trust you. Earn the fact that I'll let you meet my folks. I know it sounds old and traditional, but I'd rather do it that way than be kicking myself later. Just because her ass jiggles all night long don't make her worth your time. Just because she put on 3 layers of lip gloss don't make her worthy of your work acumen and the things that you blood, sweat, and tears for. It don't. It don't. And I harp on this because it happens. It's a known thing. It happens. I'm going to do this for her because look at her. We talked about this on prior videos, I should say. It ain't that deep. Because what it's given, and I don't mean to sound harsh. Y'all know I keep it real, and I bang with all y'all a long way. But what it's given is a lot of men, not specifically y'all, but y'all know, I mean us as a gender. A lot of men never had an attractive woman before. That's what it's given. Let's talk about it. Because there's no way I'm doing this just because she cute. Like I never had better before. And even if I didn't have better before, it's like, why is that a thing? I'm so hell-bent on this pretty face. She acts like shit. Her heart is made of dirt. She has no realness or no humility to her. But because man, them tits is just so perky. That body is banging, dog. Do you hear how that sound? And it's like, where was you at the other 30 years of your life? The other 40 years of your life? What was you doing? Like, this is the best you'd have never had. That's what it's given. I could be wrong on that, but that's the only logical thing I can think of. This man going all in and crashing out and just giving it up to this woman because he not used to getting that. We don't move like that. We ain't moving like that. And I get on that point because it's like, we preach being single is a good thing. The single men is women. Getting married is like taboo at this point. We know these things, but if you're a nice looking guy and you carry yourself well and you got a few things going for you, probably not rich, but got a few things going for you, there's no hiding from these women. You're going to meet women, whether you're looking for a relationship or not. So that's why I'm preaching this. Ain't like you can just be invincible to women. Especially if you okay looking. You don't gotta be GQ. Just okay looking, carrying himself well, got some things going for himself. You're gonna run into women just off of merit. So that's why I bring topics like this up, because there's nobody that's just locked in their house all day. You gotta do things, you gotta handle business. Most of us gotta work. So that's why I'm being logical and rational about this. You're gonna run into these women, some good, some bad. But at least let it form. We're not pushing everything in. I mean, that's just me speaking on the surface of it. We have to stop that. Yeah, me and my babe going on a trip. What babe? Oh, remember the girl I told you I met? The joint, I met her at the joint like 2.5 weeks ago. They ain't taking her on it. Men be doing it. It's not just me talking. Y'all hear it from y'all friends, y'all co-workers, y'all associates, or what have you. Family members and all. And most people will sit there and be like, oh, all right, that's what's up. And at the end of the day, I'm not telling nobody how to spend their money. I'm not. This ain't even a money thing. It's a moral thing. I've been knowing this chick for 15 days, and I'm ready to take her to wherever with me. Now, sometimes, I will say this. There's a nuance to that, because I will say this. There is times where you like a woman so much, and y'all got so much chemistry, so much, it happens, where y'all only been talking for a short amount of time, but feel like you've been talking to them forever. But those are nuance. Those are things that happen once in a while. This is happening with every relationship. It's like you trying to get it right, but you trying to get it right too quick, and that be your downfall. If she don't bang with you because you not moving at a certain pace, because a lot of women like to move at a certain pace, they want to be quick with it. Well, when you taking me here? When we going here? When you gonna give me the keys to your crib since we exclusive? And ain't I your girl? Ain't I your boo babe? And all this. We not kids. We're not kids. Y'all give these women pet names after 2 days and everything. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Because you're dealing with your life and your livelihood and your personal space. Those things should be held sacred. Your peace should be a thing. So if I'm allow you to come into my peace, I'm going to court and vet you appropriately. I don't think that's a lot to ask. Now, if we dealing with frivolous things that come and go, then yeah, instant gratification can be a thing. But you ain't going to mess with my peace. I got to make sure you belong in my space. I got to make sure you're the right one to have within these walls. That's how it should be. Listen, y'all know me, I keep it real. That's what it is. No, I'm not buying you no expensive jewelry just because we went on 2 dates. No, I'm not. No, I'm not taking you on no trip because it's our 19th day anniversary. No. I'm sorry. I guess you don't want to talk to me no more. And not to be so matter of fact about it, like because I'm not saying my shit don't stink. I'm not saying that I'm no pimp or nothing like that. But when it comes to those things, I am quite a pimp. Because I'm not for no nonsense. If a woman asks me the day of tomorrow, let's say, I gotta change that up. Let's say I was out there meeting somebody. Today is a Tuesday, let's say. And by the following Tuesday, she asking me to go. I'm gonna look at her like she crazy. When we gonna fly out, boo? I'm like, boo, whoa, wait a minute. Now that wouldn't bother me because women talk a certain way. So not saying if she called me boo, I'm gonna get flustered. But I'm gonna be like, well, but her asking me where I'm taking, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not. Listen, I guess I don't move extreme enough for you. I don't move instant enough for you. If that's a problem, we might as well part ways now. That's me. And I don't care how the chick look or what the body look like. I would say that to somebody that look average and somebody that look exceptional. It don't matter. And that's what we got to do. Like I said in my other video, stop letting looks get to y'all. It's about the mentality. It's about the heart. It's about their behavior. And you're going to find the right one if you keep moving like that. For my men that is looking to find the right one. Eventually you're going to find the right one because you know what you want. You're not for no BS. Ain't nothing wrong with having a good time with them. If that's all is on. But all that, I'm about to be your this and that. No, you're not. Not if you're moving like this. Stop giving these women the idea that all they got to do is glamour themselves up and you got a silver platter waiting for them. You have to stop it. They not there. It's not going to get better for you, bro. As long as she keep herself dialed up and smelling good and toes and nails painted and all that. Like, what? Who talks like that? Who's these men? I'm getting off course, y'all. But I just want to be, sometimes I'll be like, who are these guys that at the end of the day care about that stuff? We want women to keep themselves up. That's a given, yes. But that's all they got to do? That's all they got to be? And you in? But then you sitting there shaking your head and wondering why when you get done wrong and when you end up by yourself and talking about, oh, this bitch gotta go. I had to kick her out, man. She was no good for me. You sound like a woman. You sound like an irresponsible, no moral having woman because you sex yourself up for that. You didn't court and vet the right way. And we all got slip ups, myself included. I'm not saying I never picked wrong, but I'm saying you live and you learn. I'm not letting no big booty and a smile get over on me. It ain't that deep. I had plenty of big booties and smiles. This woman that looked like this and that, I had 3, and I'm not tooting my own horn. I had several of them. So just because a girl look nice, a woman look nice, it ain't the end all be all. I'm going to treat you like you're a normal girl. I'm going to like it. I want you to look appropriate and have your upkeep right. I'm not saying that don't mean nothing. But it ain't going to interfere with my better judgment on how I treat you. Make them earn it, fellas. Make them earn it. I'm out.